Dustin Hunter Johnson, born June 22, 1984, is a two-time major championship winner and has 6 World Golf Championship victories under his belt. But it's not the 38-year-old golfer's winnings that get him into the news. For many reasons, the former PGA Tour member's move to the LIV Golf made him center stage news. According to a news report, the Saudi-backed LIV Golf Series offered DJ $125 million to leave the PGA Tour. And does he regret it? Well, we're sure his bank account doesn't. How much has Dustin Johnson spent in recent years? How do his LIV earnings compare to his total earnings from the PGA Tour? Stick around to find out. It's Golf Links, your #1 source for all things golf. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get notifications on new video drops. Everyone knows how lucrative joining the LIV Golf Series can be. After all, it gets most of its funding from Saudi Arabia's bottomless money wells. The Breakaway Golf Series announced Dustin Johnson as one of their latest marquee acquisitions in June of 2022 and named him captain of the Four Aces franchise. In less than 6 months, the American has clinched the individual champion. But the question remains, how much money has he won? How much money has Dustin Johnson won in LIV Golf? It's no secret that Johnson joined the Greg Norman-fronted circuit for a sign-up deal in excess of $125 million. The world was shocked and puzzled when the Saudi-backed league announced Johnson as one of their 42 players for the 48-man, 12-team inaugural event in London on June 9th to the 11th. The golfer was a member of the PGA Tour and had 24 titles, including the 2016 US Open and 2020 Masters. LIV CEO Greg Norman showed Johnson 125 million reasons to rethink his membership, and Johnson shifted his allegiance to the LIV Series. The total price for the LIV events was $255 million, with 7 regular season tournaments featuring $25 million purses and $4 million for winning. There are consequences for leaving the PGA Tour, such as losing corporate sponsorships and actions from the PGA Tour, but it seems none of the consequences affected Johnson's pocket. Dustin Johnson participated in 6 events, finishing in the top 10 in 4 and collecting a victory in Boston. He got a low T15 in Bangkok. The Four Aces captain and his team members have collectively notched 4 victories and have consistently finished in the top 6. The money part? $9,758,600 from all 6 events, $3 million for his team's improved performance, and an extra $18 million bonus for getting the individual champion position. Put all that together, and that means Johnson has earned a total of $30,758,600 in just a few months. His lowest event win was in Bangkok, where he came a distant T15 and took home $233,600. He earned $625,000 in London for taking T8 place. Every other earning was in the millions. He got T3 place along with $1,275,000 in Portland, T2 and $1,812,500 in Bedminster, and T2 and $1,812,500 in Chicago. His highest win was in Boston, where he came in first place. He earned $4 million from the game and an extra $3 million for coming in first place. $30,758,600 is a lot of money, but it is much more than the 38-year-old golfer made from any other season during his 15-year PGA Tour career, and since the LIV Series is expanding to a $405 million 14-tournament league near year, he's on track to exceed this year's record. A recap of Dustin Johnson's career on the PGA Tour. Dustin Johnson became a world golf player on the PGA Tour. He became #1 in the official world golf ranking and won 2 majors, including the COVID 2020 Masters. He has 24 titles under his belt and has earned over $74 million on the PGA Tour throughout his career. According to the PGA Tour career earnings list, Johnson has earned $74 million in prize money with 25 PGA Tour wins and comes 3rd place behind Tiger Woods, $121 million, and Phil Mickelson, $95 million. He earned $27 million in the FedEx Cup and is the 3rd highest earner behind Rory McIlroy, $32 million, and Tiger Woods, $29 million. From a financial standpoint, it makes sense for Johnson to jump ship. He received a whopping $125 million deal to join LIV Golf. This is more than double what he's received from the PGA Tour. You should note that the contract doesn't include the prize money offered at each event. So far, Dustin Johnson Johnson has been doing well for himself. He holds the maximum points with 121 points, and his Four Aces team has won 4 consecutive events in the series so far. When you add up his $125 million LIV signing fees, Dustin's total career earnings are estimated to cross $200 million. You can criticize his defection to LIV Golf from the PGA Tour. Johnson will keep smiling to the bank as long as he can sustain his successes. Endorsements. Johnson reportedly earns $11 million yearly from several sponsorships and endorsements, bagged throughout his career. Some top companies sponsoring Johnson include Adidas, Body Armor, Hublot, NetJets, Perfect Practice, and TaylorMade. Adidas has an exclusive Dustin Johnson collection where fans can purchase the complete look, from his hat to his shoes. He had an RBC sponsorship but lost it when he joined LIV Golf. Johnson also has an ownership stake in shaft manufacturer LIV Golf. He signed a partnership with the company in 2021. He became a shareholder and now sits on the company's board of directors. Dustin Johnson 2022 net worth. Dustin Johnson has a net worth of $50 million. Johnson has been quite successful throughout his career, earning just over $72 million from tournament prize winnings. His net worth puts him in the 18th position of the world's wealthiest golfers as of 2022. When he is not playing golf, Dustin Johnson and his wife, Paulina Gretzky, always add or remove from their real estate portfolio. In 2015, they bought a property in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, for $4.95 million. The 8,000-square-foot property featured a dock that leads to a small but very private island. That same year, 2015, he picked up a fantastic North Palm Beach house for $3.355 million. The residence has a swimming pool, spa, and wine cellar. It boasts almost 4,500 square feet of living space. The following year, in 2016, Dustin sold the property in North Palm Beach for $3.825 million. According to reports, in 2017, Johnson acquired another property in Florida in the Harbor Isle area of North Palm Beach for $2.9 million. The property features 90 feet of waterfront, a private dock, and an elevator. However, the golfer also gives back to charity through his foundation. He established the Dustin Johnson Foundation in 2010 to support youth initiatives. The organization promotes and supports youth and college golf programs. The foundation also hosts the DJ World Junior Golf Championship, where all funds will provide scholarships and equipment to needy youth. Johnson has also played in multiple charity golf exhibition games. The recent one was in May of 2020, where he joined fellow pro golfer Rory McIlroy to raise funds for coronavirus relief.